mean, as far as like the person that they say they are, you know that's that you know that it's not somebody using a profile from some Russian model and they some whole like little a whole nother gender, a whole nother everything. What I'm saying is you know.
But if they look like a Russian model in high school and they got them pictures up and then you meet them, now they look like just a Russian. Then
yeah, but that's just like aesthetically, you don't want to see them. That's not somebody that you don't like.
Yeah,
that you
right.
have no clue who that is, though. Is what I'm saying.
You don't know who that person is. They don't even look the same.
Wait, Darwin,
was it? Wait, looks. Do you hear this? You don't know that person. They don't look the same. They're a different person now.
Wait. Was it Darwin or was it Tony who told a story about ghosting the girl at Walmart or something?
Darwin,
was that somebody you met online?
For the Greyhound.
What was that somebody? Was that somebody you met online?
Well, no, it was a friend knew her. A friend was dating her friend, and we just had each other's number. But that's my first time seeing her, so it was kind of like the same thing.
This was like way back in the day before like people was using all that technology and stuff.
Right. I want to hear from some people, y'all. If you want to chime in on this topic, call 574-943-5971. We love to hear from you. Is online dating hurting the chances of women or men finding love? Go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie. The first time I online dated was when I was like 14, and I was on Tag.
Tag.
No, for real. I'm telling you, this is why I don't do online dating. It was a little black boy supposed to be 15, named Jamal or something. It was an old white man on the phone. I was like, never again.
You was about to be a sex slave.
Oh my God. That was gonna happen. My mom was gonna wear me out from being on the phone with a grown man.
He was gonna wear you out.
Oh Lord.
He's about to get you.
That's why I'm always scared of online dating.
I'm gonna even go back further than I'm gonna even go back further than Black Planet. The little phone lines, the party lines.
Oh
yeah. That they show like at 1:30 in the morning on BET before they play Uncut.
Yeah.
This Jomo trying to watch Uncut. She trying to
hide all these roaches off the party line.
Trying to see without the blurs.
Look, and people would get on these party lines, but I think just like what Ashley was saying, like you knew what the party line was for. I don't know nobody who got married to somebody off a party line. I don't know nobody.
I doubt it.
No.
I know some women that got swindled off a party line out of some thousands.
Oh Lord!
And then they used to say, "Hey, meet me in like this private room to talk and stuff."
Yeah,
to go to a little private. Yeah.
What was that? We was just on the phone with like groups of random strangers. We're like, what the heck was that?
And they had roaches.
Well, what about, have y'all ever seen, and this may not be online dating, but I'm really into, on Netflix, Love is Blind and the whole dating from the pods.
I like the first season.
Yeah.
The first season was better. The first season was better. But I just wonder, like when Ashley said something about she has to hear their voice, is it the voice? Is it the screen, the intrigue?
But you can FaceTime somebody now. So why wouldn't you just FaceTime so you can actually see them?
Yeah, I'm different, and it's probably because of the party line that I realized that I don't know how many other people are this way. But for me, I think I don't like meeting people first because I just a lot of times feel like you have this idea in your head of what you think that they look like, and no matter what this idea is, they're not gonna look like what you like. So I feel like if you would have met them in person, then you probably could have even been a little bit more like even if they're not like unattractive or whatever. But I feel like when you've been talking to them for a while, you got this whole idea of what they look like. Then you see them, they're gonna look weird to you because they don't look like what you thought they look like.
Yeah, because women be trying to sound sexy on the phone.
And I've been realizing that more too, even with us wearing the mask. Because I do I work with people, right? And I do a lot of in person with people and stuff like that, and everybody have their mask on. I literally spent 3 weeks with people, right? And most of the time we all got our masks on. I promise you, every time somebody take their mask off, I be like they always just look. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just
all right.
weird.
No, we have a caller. We got a caller online. All right. Hello. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Salute to the panel. My name is Rush.
You said Rice?
Rush.
Awesome, Rush. Thank you for calling in. Go ahead.
Hey, Rush.
Yeah.
Salute to the panel. Yeah, man. Definitely the dating game is a lot different than what it was from the early 2000s.
Yeah. How so? How do you think so?
Because of social media. Social media have desensitized people from really actually meeting up and politicking with each other. Most people are socially awkward and they don't know how to hold a conversation.
Okay. Do you think that's more so from like I think it's called Gen Z and is it Generation X? Those generations, like the 25-year-olds and below, maybe even 27, 28 and below. Do you think it's those people or just everyone?
No, Gen Z. You right about Gen Z. You know what I mean? Because I'm an older head myself, and I was conditioned to approach women and do the whole cold approach and be socially effective when I'm conversing with a female. With Gen Z, they're not conditioned to do that. They're just used to conversing with women over the internet, the Instagram, the Facebooks, and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think that our generation, the younger generations, have so many avenues to communicate outside of face-to-face interaction that their social skills are probably lacking a little bit. The ability to keep a conversation going is lacking. But we have to also remember it could also be because of their age. They're still developing, right? They're still growing up. So, but I wonder 10, 20 years from now if it will be.
When I was a young head, I still had the ability to bad females. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm not gonna say because of age that he does not hold a particular skill to bag a female. I mean, it's all on how you raise and how you condition to handle certain situations, especially when you're in a social environment.
Okay. All right. Any questions for Russ?
Russ, have you ever done online dating? Like, what's been your experience? You gotta tell us the whole dirty truth, but
yeah, of course. I mean, and dudes like me, we just headhunt just to smash them. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, so you.
Okay.
So
well, at least you're honest.
Right. You're honest. All right. So, what dating sites do you use?
Gotta go cancel all of those.
The Tinders and mostly Instagram.
Oh, okay. All righty. Well, thank you for being honest. Thanks for your input, Russ.
No doubt.
Stay tuned, okay? And share our channel. And if you're not already a part of our group, go ahead and join our Facebook group. It's called the Ladies Room Group Chat. And we continue discussions in the group chat.
I wonder how conscious.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Russ. Bye-bye.
I wonder how conscious people are when they are online dating, and they specifically online to date. And do they ever think the content that they put out on their page or whatever, on their site, is going to make people look at them a certain way? Because
no, people don't think
right, and I don't understand why they don't think that. Because if this is all a person has to go off of, like what you put on this site or what you put in your profile, then you would think you would put stuff that get the type of man or woman that you want. But I see a lot of women specifically women that like dresses half naked, lingerie, talking sexual, but then they want this type of guy that doesn't sexualize women, right? And I don't be understanding like all you putting out is sexual stuff, so you're gonna attract these over hypersexual guys, right? So won't you stop putting out that type of stuff? But I think they just do it for the attention because they know once they put some clothes on, they're not gonna get 100K likes. They're gonna get maybe 100. And I think they do it for the attention mostly first, and then they try to, pick and choose the guys that they want to talk to because they always try to check the bum looking dude. Why you all in my inbox? Look at this dude. They be putting him on blast, right? Like, but you put your stuff on Facebook or whatever for everybody to see. Don't get mad because the dudes that you don't like came at you. You can't be like that. Like if you want to narrow your choices down.
That's literally how everybody is. Nobody wants the ugly girl on their job. When the ugly girl is asking for a hug, what do the guys do? Oh, I ain't got no hug for you because you're not the girl I want. Stop acting like only women do this. Men choose who they want to give their time to as well. But I think it's interesting you brought up social media because social media is a form of income for people. So if she's posting an ass shot to get 100K likes because that pay her bills, she do need a man that's gonna understand this was gonna get her bills paid, or he gonna have to. I mean, I don't know if.
But I think that's different for like women who are like intentionally online trying to meet a man to have as a partner, or a husband or whatever, a boyfriend, and
Well, see, that's why I asked, was Instagram considered like?
Well, I think a lot of people just lack self-awareness in general. So I think a lot of stuff that we put on social media a lot of times exposes a lot more about us than we ever intend.
Right, and I'm talking.
I would prefer people don't spread their business on social media than an ass shot. I'll be all right with seeing your ass, but I don't want to hear about your baby daddy.
And I'm talking specifically. I'm talking specifically social media because if a woman dresses like a whore on social media, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get talked to like a whore. But if you go outside in a skimpy dress,
how do you talk like?
It's other things that you can look at to decipher.
$40 or not?
Huh?
How do you talk to a whore?
No,
I need to understand.
I'm trying to understand too because I thought we liked.
Why you just look down at me when you
I'm just using the word whore because y'all know exactly what I'm talking about when I say word whore. Y'all know y'all know the type of clothes that people
just say dressing provocatively.
Provocatively dressing, whatever. Yeah.
How do you speak to
but wait a minute. If she's dressed in a certain way, she's inviting a certain type of attention, and usually that's sexual attention. So doesn't that make her a whore?
No. What?
Wait.
When you're online, right? When you see a profile picture and she's dressed in some lingerie, right?
Yeah.
What I'm going to think, or let me not say lingerie. I'm gonna say a short dress, titties out, cleavage showing, belly ring, all this. You can see a thong, see-through stuff like that. That people would be like, oh, she's a whore. But if a person wore that like to a club, it's other things that you can see about this person that will make you be like, she's not a whore. She just likes to dress like that. She might walk the way she talks. Huh?
What's the difference? They would still perceive her as a whore even in the club.
Exactly.
No, but it's other things that she can do to not be perceived as a whore. Also,
but she is a whore. Let her be a whore. Why you gotta make her not be a whore? All these non-whore women out here, you want this whore to not be a whore.
No, I'm not saying she's a whore or not a whore. What I'm saying is perception is reality. And how someone perceives you is how they're going to treat you, point blank. So if a group of people think you're a whore and they treat you like a whore because you dressed a certain way, that's your reality, point blank. I don't care whether you do it on purpose.
Those are the type of things that we're working on combating. That just
exactly.
I understand that.
But wait, why are we working on combating? If that's how she wants to dress, she has to expect that level of attention.
No, because that's the whole thing that
excuses people's
behavior. No. That is the whole thing that excuses people's behavior.
We will never get there, Cannon. You will never change somebody's perception of a woman dressing like that.
Yes, we do change. No, we have changed perceptions because back in the day,
I have not changed.
Not you. Back in the day, women were seen as grown ass men just because they had on a pair of jeans. Because women were expected to wear dresses. What I'm saying is, as a society,
we're supposed to perceive her as a Sunday school teacher. How am I supposed to
perceive? Because hold on, pause. Hear what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that culturally, we do shift attitudes on what is seen as acceptable dress or what's seen as this way or meaning this thing or that thing. We do. And so the thing is that we are shifting those ideas that just because someone, not even just a woman, but just because someone is dressed this way or that way, we're gonna let our bias impact how we're able to then treat them and go about doing it by making assumptions.
That's all fine and dandy, but ain't no woman wait for 100 years to get that. We living in today, so how she needs to act today is how what I just said.
And this is why I brought up Trayvon Martin.
To perception has changed the outcome of how people think. That's 100 years later. What you talking about?
Do I dress like a whore?
Yeah, but it's other. Didn't I say specifically online? It's other things that I see about
you. Do I dress like a whore online?
No,
I don't.
No. Well, I put some pictures up and people were like, "You let your wife wear that?" And this and that stuff like that. But
you know what? People got all types of perceptions and ideas based on what's in their viewing sight every day, what they've been taught.
Right.
I had a guy tell me one time, because at the time I picked out my afro or whatever. And it was like, short and round and all of that. And he was like, "Oh, you got that kinky hair. So that means you don't mind sweating." And I'm like, "What the heck? That's what you mean." And he's like,
he was just corny.
He like women with natural hair. He was like, "Y'all the freaks." And then you hear this thing, women who look like quote unquote nerds, or the church girls, or the PKs, or it's all rooted based on people's experiences and what they've been taught. That's what it is.
It always is.
I remember when I was dating, before we got together, and I was dating women, and I was getting all these ratchet women and all these.
That ain't have nothing to do with what clothes they have.
Come out. I'm talking.
That was all about this, sir.
Yeah, perception. Right.
No.